Okay, My Amityville Horror is the documentary focused on Daniel Lutz, who would have been the young kid during the time of the Amityville, well, who would have been the home, this is the basis for the Amityville horror movies. The majority of this film is him being interviewed and different sorts of people talking about, well, it did appear that, his parents, stepfather was into some really crazy sort of darker, sort of ritualized things that could upset the house. It was a house where a mass murder happened. They had people show up who were psychics, who were like, there's something off with this house. Some of the investigators who were there, and some of the photos were like this grainy photo. So there's a kid's face right here, but again, it's a really grainy photo. We don't know if you could say that's conclusive proof or not. Maybe with other people who knew him as a child. It's a very interesting sort of documentary. And the nice thing is, the person doing it is very much just trying to get to a level of truth. They're not interjecting a lot of their thoughts of like, yeah, I think he's probably crazy. Even though I'd probably say a good 75% of the people who are in it are like, yeah, we think someone's probably just wrong with him. Might not be the house, he might just be someone who was very mentally disturbed child who got caught up in this really intense fantasy cooked up by his stepfather and his mother. And other people who kind of go, this stuff actually could have happened. If it were to have happened, it was probably a stepfather actually kind of antagonizing the spirits. It's an interesting documentary. If you're a horror fan and you like the Amityville series, it's unique actually seeing the person who technically the films are loosely based off of. Does it give you a definitive yes or no? Not so much, but it's definitely leaning one direction.